Well, it's 5:45. So to get, well, I guess going a bit earlier, a bit more efficient maybe. 105 k's. Yeah, let's go. Well, it's now just gone 6. And as planned, there was a 7-Eleven about 8 kilometres out of town. It's acceptable, but yesterday's was better. I saw a twin pack. One is pineapple. One is so I'll devour these and then get going. Sweet. Should sell a twin packet of pineapple. Okay, just set off from that 7-Eleven. Yeah, note to self, don't eat the corn. The corn Danish. Someone got paid money to come up with that idea. Yeah, so perfect timing. It's now, lighter than it was 10 minutes ago. Far less climbing than yesterday. The legs are a bit sluggish early. They haven't enjoyed the slightly earlier start. I think they're still in bed. But I'm sure they'll, as things warm up, they'll come good. Now I've ridden 500 metres from the 7-Eleven. It was actually on the other side of the road. I had to cross over. I did think this one was here from the map. However, a 7-Eleven in hand is worth 2 in the bush. And the mountain range looks magnificent. There's 2 of them. The first one passed me like this second one now is, with the base hanging over the bikeway. The second guy went around and then pulled back in. What you have to be careful of when you're riding, I'm constantly listening out. And you're looking in the mirror, you're listening. And you identify there's a vehicle about to pass. And an instinct is to relax as soon as the front of the vehicle passes you, because it'll be past you before your relaxation has changed your path. But often a truck comes past, or a vehicle towing a trailer, or in the case of those 2 trucks, this massive great load, and so you've started to relax and it's still coming. Yeah, stunning scenery. A little bit of a drag uphill, 3%. Probably a kilometre of it. His legs are sluggish. Either that or I've packed more. Shouldn't have stolen all those trinkets from the hotel. All the remote controls. Must have about 6 of them. Yeah, we've got a police checkpoint. And that's the budget version. We have all the markers out. Have it all set up to look like it's a checkpoint. Oh, there's no bugger there. I've gotten through. I have no idea. Oh, well, I'm in the middle of bumfuck nowhere and I'm at the red light. Yes. I do sometimes run them, but there's a car sitting over to my left, and luckily I didn't run it because he got an arrow before I got an arrow. And I have been at these for, I think it's 180 seconds in the country. I'll let this truck go as well. Oh, green light. I'm off. The layers of hills that, unfortunately, there's a mist. I'm not sure I can blame Farmer Joe for that. I think it's just Southeast Asia. In fact, it's probably the last of the burning season up in Laos and Vietnam. And it just sort of drifted down. It's about 8:15 and almost 50k done. So I saw a sign, there's a town coming up in about 5 kilometres. And well, I'll look out for somewhere to stop and get some more refreshments and 5 or 10 minutes off the bike. Legs are fine now. They're a bit sluggish early, but they've woken up. It's not a difficult ride. What wind there is a headwind, yeah, maybe 5 kilometre an hour. Just enough to remind me that I'm riding a bike. There's some beautiful hills or mountains in the area, like there, and it may not show up, but over the trees there are some fairly significant mountains in the background. I should get a better look at them later. Oh, stunning countryside. Layers and layers of hills. Yeah, really nice.
It's the same old story being told inside my head. I'm too shy to straighten up my bones and be a man. I gotta tear this wall apart to let you in. My friends say the time's running out, so take the chance.
And a nice little climb.
Make a move, 'cause the store won't stay open till the end.
7%.
Won't you tear my world apart?
Nearly half the rock. Around 8%.
I will see.
Still holding the pulse in the 130s. Then I think it'll go. Still got a couple of gears. Sweat in the eyes. Well, nearing the summit. Got to 9%. I've kept the pulse at 135, so I'm really happy with that.
Thinking about what you said.
Wouldn't say it's early in the ride, but it's certainly sooner in the ride than it was yesterday at 11 o'clock.
It's the only way
Oh, yeah.
to let you when it's over. I will see what I've done. Letting go.
Loves to break up the ride.
I'll be strong.
Righto. 9%, 136. Just that little extra bit at the top. Job done. Oh dear. Ooh. Oh, the fun bit. Oh, the cool breeze. Oh. Oh. Almost worth it for the breeze down the other side. Almost. Might get the zinger. Oh, hang on. What you doing, fella? Doesn't see me yet. I'm not sure I technically got my front wheel in front of hers. Oh, I will now. Eventually. Yeah, got her before she turned. That was the important bit. Oh, a beautiful ride down the hill. On a bike going very fast. Oh, after a little climb comes a beautiful descent. still more beautiful scenery. Come. More of these stunning mountain ranges. So 87k in. Quarter to 11. Oh. Well, I've come upon my hotel about 15 kilometres sooner than I thought. Let's see if I've got a room. Well, that was a very pleasant and I must say lucky surprise. I pulled over at about the 90k mark under a shady tree to get my bearings of where the hotel is that I'm looking for. And it said 350 metres. So it wasn't 105 today, it was 90.5, 90.35. Look, I was going to stay at a different place and that I'd looked at on the map, but I'm staying where I've stayed previously. And this is it. There's nothing else in the area other than this one, but there's a restaurant up there, and from memory, the food's good. Not sure it matters. So I've got the trusty bike tied to the tree, or padlocked to the tree. There's a little communal area there, maybe I'll use it, but I doubt it. But yeah, this is my pad for the night. There was a 550 option. I couldn't work out what that was. Had a smaller bed apparently, no big deal. Anyway, this is 850, so what about 40 bucks? Oh, not bad for 40 bucks. So the typical rundown, to got one of them, it's on, it's working. And really, really importantly, is you don't need to have the key in the slot for your power to come on. The power just works, which means when you go out of your room, the aircon's going to stay on and keep the room cool for when you get home. So yeah, there's the view. I've even got a desk. Probably knock over my editing there. Yeah, anyway, big bed. Got the telly. They had it on for me. Thanks very much, but no. Oh. Yeah, Messy Bug has been there already. He seems to be following me around. Yeah, got one of them. Got one of them. It's got one of them. And it actually has a little courtyard. I don't see myself sitting out there. Too hot during the day and mozzies at night, possibly. Oh, yeah, interesting ride. I'll end up being only 90, so that's a doddle. But I was a bit fidgety in the seat today, so maybe just a hangover from the 120 odd yesterday. Don't know. But there are a few small, tough hills, but nothing sapping. So I should be pretty well recovered for a normal start tomorrow morning, and I'll head to Colac. Yeah, which is a beautiful spot. I stayed a few years ago and had a family holiday there years ago. So yeah, it is a nice spot and a nice town. Lots of distractions like cafes, places to eat. So that's good. That is it, me done. Beautiful. Look out to the my right, or the east. In fact, that'd be the west. I'll get that right one day.